Hi there, Steph. Thanks for popping by. So, you may have noticed it by now. I like to use my stamp in a think out of the box kind of way. And I like to mix and match stamp sets because you can only do that much with one stamp set. And I think that we shouldn't restrict ourselves to, what we can see, but then try to find within our stash whatever works together. And it could be a greeting, it could be stamps. I don't have any problem mixing loads of different brands on one card, and loads of brands have really good products, so I think we should mix them up. So anyway, so that's my card for today. I've stamped an Avery Elle Beautiful Bow onto some masking paper, and I cut it off to keep the negative mask, and I placed it onto my card, and then I stamped the bow using some Altenew crisp ink, and then I placed the mask of the actual bow back on so I could stamp a thread. That is not actually a thread, it's flowers from the Altenew Peony Bouquet stamp set. But it looks like berries to me. I'm pretty sure it's berries, but maybe not Christmas berries. But I thought it would look great as a wreath. So I've drawn a circle using my painter's tape roll, which was a perfect size for that card actually. I stamp my twigs and then my leaves, and then I'm stamping my little berries. I'm using two shades of the Altenew Crisp Ink Reds. I think it was Rouge and Crimson, or maybe Crimson and Velvet actually, and then two of the greens. And then when I'm done doing that, I use my rubber to remove the pen marks, and I remove my mask. Then I take my Copic markers and I use 3 different shades of grey, red, sorry. It would work with 2, I'm pretty sure, because there's the ink already from the actual stamping. But that bow is a great bow that you can add dimension to, and I really like it. You've probably seen me using it on other projects, and it's kind of versatile in a way, I suppose. You can use it for loads of different layout that require a bow if you just use a mask to remove the edges. So anyway, I get on with the coloring. I add dark onto the edges of it and under, and then I keep it lighter in the center just for the light, to catch the light, and that kind of create that idea of dimension. Once I'm done with that, I add some shading with my C3 and C1. So again, like I've mentioned for other cards, when the cards color are quite, let's say, light, although the bow has a little bit of dark notes, but it's mainly light, I use C3 and C1 for the shading. I mean, you could use C5, but I think with a design that's a little bit intricate, placing the C5 or even C7 would really turn out to be tricky and maybe not look as blended with the background as it should for shading. So once I'm done with the shading, I'm using a gel pen just to go back between the little strips onto the bow, just to make it really neat. And then my camera cut off, so I'm missing a little bit, so you can't see me put the greeting on the card onto the background, so sorry about that, but it's quite straightforward. I'm using some Memento Tuxedo Black and French stamp for Christmas cards. Then I add a lot of glossy accent, and I can imagine some of you laughing because you know how much I love my glossy accent, but on that bow particularly, I think it really catches the light. I think it looks really cool. And then I add it on some of the berries. So I was pondering, should I do it on all the berries, and then for now I just add it on some of them, and I could even have added some glitter actually, thinking about it now. But I think the result is really nice. I actually did a few cards on that design because it was quite easy to reproduce and it was really cute. So I hope you find it interesting, that it will help you maybe think about different ways to use your stamp set, mix and match and things like that. So thank you for watching. Please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel and have a great day. Bye!